Hi, everybody. I'm a little taken back by finding out that one of my testimonies was taken down, so I'm going to be bringing it back up. I don't have any videos in my library anymore. I don't have any family videos. I don't have any of that. I don't know where they went. So I've just decided to tell the testimony one more time. Here it goes. It was a Saturday night. My husband and I, we were having a few drinks. We were drinking wine that night. And my husband got up and he went to go to the kitchen. I got up about a minute later to follow him. And when I got to the door, there was such a force. It was like a set of hands, and they hit me at the top of my chest, and I went flying back. And as I'm flying back, I'm trying to break my fall, and I can't grab onto anything. It was just, so obviously I fell, and just, wow, just it hit so fast, so hard, so quick, did not see it coming. And it shook me to the core. I wasn't drunk. My mind was pretty much clear, because at this time we're dealing with and looking for these, understanding these spirits and all this stuff. So I was quite aware of it, but wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. I still got the attack. It came from the outside and pushed me. Okay? And I blame myself for this in that I was drinking and I didn't have my armor on. Nope. And I was focused in on what was in front of me, which was my husband, and opening up the door with the alcohol. What a mess, right? So they don't call it spirits for nothing. They really don't. There was a few times where I would test the spirits while I was drinking, and believe me, I was busy and exhausted. You try it. Try drinking, and then stay straight. Stay clear in mind, and then just listen and watch what happens. And you fight them while you're doing it. Yeah. It's a real battle. But this one here, right on my butt. My arm was from my upper wrist, just above my wrist, or my wrist, it was my wrist, just above it to my elbow. And I had a huge bump, and it turned out to be a very nasty bruise. I couldn't walk for a couple of days. I was very sore, so the attack was very big. So the next day we had supper. I believe it was Thanksgiving, and the kids came over for supper, and my stepson sitting beside me, and I asked him with a lot of concern if he had talked to his mother at all. He said no. So we just kind of left it at that and said okay, and he got a call the next morning, and the call was that his mom had passed away, and that she had gone 3 days without anybody noticing that she had been gone. So I'm thinking, okay, so the incident happened on Friday. Saturday I'm attacked. Monday I mention her name, or Sunday I mention her name, asking how she's doing with concern. And then Monday he gets the phone call. Is it connected? I don't know. Yeah, I just look at it, like I blame myself for the alcohol, I really do. But the severity and the push and it was bad, people. It was bad. So I took the wine bottle and I put it on the counter, and I still have it there today. And it reminds me every day that I see it, that my armor was off, So, and it also reminds me, armor on, crazy. So I stuck with the beer. I figured it was safer, right? This is the way I'm thinking. It's safer. And when I would have a couple of beers, I really like to clean my house, the music on, windows open. You know, this is a good day for me, you know. So I would be drinking, and all of a sudden I'm finding that I'm not drinking the whole beer, the whole bottle. I'm only going halfway, and I can't drink anymore, and I don't understand. I'm just not drinking, and I just put it down. Not thinking anything. I'm just, okay, I'm putting it down. So I didn't force myself to drink it. I just went with it. And so later on, it got to the point where I would open up the beer, take a couple of sips, cap it, put it back in the fridge. Now, I did that for almost a week. Cap it, put it back in the fridge. Cap it, put it back in the fridge. I'm stubborn, okay? So the one time I went to the fridge and I looked at it and I said, why would I want to just open it up and put it back? So I closed the fridge door, and it was the last time I had a beer. It's the last time I had any alcohol. So my question to you is, was that my will or was that God's will? I'd like to tell a little story about Peter. It's the one that really grabbed me the most. And it's when Yahweh's walking towards the boat. Peter gets out of the boat and starts walking towards Yahweh. And the boys are probably yelling, hey, Peter, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? Peter looks away, takes his eyes off of Yahweh, and he doubts himself. What happens? He goes down. Immediately, he goes down. For that split second of doubt, taking his eyes off of Yahweh, down. Well, this is what it's like with us right now, isn't it? We can't take our eyes off of Yahweh. We have to keep our armor on at all times. Because, you know, it really wasn't my will. And anybody that knows me will tell you that. They look at me today and they shake their heads because they can't understand how it went down so fast, so easy. They have no idea. And then when I tell them God did it, yeah, right. It was God's will. I tried. I kept going back for it. You guys got to put the booze down. That was a real bad attack. So with that, no fear. Be loved.